welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, tell a friend, follow us on IG and Twitter. Okay, so on the docket today, we have Love in Paradise, Season 2, Episode 2, My Girlfriend's Girlfriend. Jamal?
Where you want to start?
Oh my God. Did they have to bring this on during Pride Month, though? This is an abomination.
Pretty much. Did you have a recap, or are we just gonna go couple by couple real quick?
Let's just couple by couple works best for this
That's what I was thinking
format.
Too.
Yeah.
So Johan and Danielle goes down to the okay, she meets with her whatever, her priest type person.
Shaman, spiritual guide.
Yeah, spiritual guide. And so she meets with him before she goes, because she needs to make sure she's making the right decision.
Uh-huh.
So he just tells her, it's like, he's a womanizer, and she needs to plant a banana tree when she gets to where she's going. I'm like, okay, interesting. And also she needs to change. She can't eat peanuts. She's got to find another kind of protein source. So she's like, okay, weird, but I'll go with it. So she flies down. He sees her. She sees him. They huggy, kissy. But then they drive to the hotel. She's gonna stay. They're gonna stay at the hotel for a couple of nights. Then they go to visit his family. But they need a private time. So she goes in. They go to the room. She lights her candles to her altar, all that good stuff, all the good stuff. And he's looking at her like, when she first told me about her, she's a witch. And he's like, but as long as it leads to sex, is fine. I'm like, okay, we know where you are. Mm-hmm. But then it was interesting when they got to, like, I guess they were eating, and she was getting frustrated that she was paying for everything. But I'm like, well, he was broke. Yeah. So what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And he says, like, Susan. Hey, Susan, and he says, like, I work really hard at my job, but I make very little money. And all the money I do make goes to support my family, and we live in the port. Are they in the DR?
They're in DR, and they're in Santo Domingo. And did you recognize the hotel? It's where the bottle throwing incident was. They must got a group discount there, corporate discount.
Exactly. So, he lives in the poorest part. So, wherever he does go to his family. And one thing, I get her being frustrated, but she can't be frustrated knowing the situation.
True, and she can't be frustrated when she brings him up. Well, he could. They're going to New York, so he could get some under the table work before he gets his card. But I hope she realizes that once he gets employment, it's going to be the same thing. His money is going back to the DR.
Mm-hmm.
That's not stopping, because if he is the primary source of income for his family now, he's going to be the primary source of income when he get up to the States. Just remember that.
Exactly. And I'm going to need her to stop talking about this having a baby thing. I'm sorry. No.
It screams Angela.
Yes. And I don't like that.
But we see in a clip from a future episode, she's actually going for an examination. Why? Don't you know whether you're still fertile or not? And how old is he again? I don't know.
I know she's 42?
Yeah, she's 42. I have no sympathy for her. She sees all of the red flags. She verbalizes these red flags. And he is just with her for the money and the opportunity to get to the States. I'm not sure why you are just going so gung-ho into this. To me, it's a mistake. That's just my opinion. I have no sympathy for her.
So Danielle's 42, so it's like he's roughly 32.
She is a little bit much with all of that saging of the room, the sex ritual with the incense and the 3 candles that she has to burn. She sages him down. She sages the bottom of her feet. I'm glad she got burnt. She's a lot. And then she got to set up the the thing and she breaks the rose quartz. That's another red flag for you, girl. She
Mm-hmm.
says all of it, but yet she continues down the same path.
Exactly. Stupid.
Good luck for you, girl. Who's next?
Sherlock and Ariana. Basically, he's happy to see his son, not her next.
I know. I like she was pushing this last season and I cut her some slack because she was pregnant. But it's been 10 months since Odin has been born.
Mm-hmm.
And he has not come up to see you or the child. And he has, did he get approved for the visa? I
I
don't
believe
even
he
know.
did.
Why didn't he come? And then he's giving you these evasive answers
When
when
she
you're
asked,
asking direct questions.
when she said, are you excited that we're gonna come down and see you?" He's like, "I am so excited to see Odin."
I would have like, even if I couldn't afford it, I would have canceled my ticket.
And she's like, "Well, okay. Like, are you excited to see me?" He's like, I'm like, "See, this that tells you everything you need to know right there."
If stupid was a person, it is this girl.
Yeah.
Honestly, you've been a single mom all this time because I can guarantee you he has not contributed a dime towards that child's growth or development or day to day, like not even like a Happy Meal. Just saying. You just needed to get an extra check from this season. Sorry, but you're just going to wind up embarrassing yourself and your child. Good luck, girl. Good luck. Who's next?
Who we have left? Oh, there's
Frankie, Gabby, and then Valentine and Carlos.
who was the other one?
Valentine and Carlos, and then
Uh-huh.
Frankie, Abby, and Gabby.
Oh, Frankie, Addie, and Gabby. So basically, Abby wants to marry Frankie but keep Gabby. She wants it all. She's selfish,
And
basically.
Frankie wants to marry Abby but get rid of
Right.
Gabby. So
Right.
no one is communicating. And I feel like Gabby can smell something going on.
Oh, she said it though, because she knows that they've been communicating more, and she can't understand
Mm-hmm.
them, so she doesn't know what exactly what they're talking about.
Hey, Nisei. I, I don't. Ooh. Abby should get dumped by both of Frankie and. Wait, I said that right? Abby should get dumped by Frankie and Gabby.
Right, because she's being messy, and she
Mm-hmm.
knows she's being messy, and she's like, "I hope they love me enough to make it work." I'm like, "Okay, good luck."
If you've been in a relationship with this woman for 10 years, these are the tricks that you're doing to her? This? That doesn't sound like somebody that's been in a 10-year relationship. I'm sorry.
She sounds very young.
Mm. Anyway, um, we see Frankie go and buy a ring, and his friend is like, "Are you serious? This was just supposed to be some fun on vacation." Is that what his friend do when he go down there?
Probably.
Ew, gross. Gross. Well, we'll see next week because next week he goes back to Mexico to meet these
Mm-hmm.
two. I hope, well, at least we'll see him dance.
Right. He'll have himself a good time.
Yep. Okay, so on to Valentine and Carlos. This,
Two control
this,
freaks.
this gonna be my favorite couple for the season. At first, I was just trying to figure out Valentine's hair. But once they got there, they really are two tops in more ways than one. Like you said, control freak.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not
So,
gonna go well.
what did you think about the whole alcohol situation?
Um, if someone does not drink, do not put out alcohol saying, well, this is a special occasion. Don't you want to? I thought Carlos was dead wrong.
Right.
Dead
But actually,
wrong.
my thing is when someone says they don't drink, just take it that they don't drink. Period. That's the way I would look at it.
Yeah, because I know Valentine tried to explain the situation,
Hmm.
because a parent used to, or a grandparent or something like that used to drink and bad things used to happen. So he just doesn't drink. It's not like he's a former alcoholic or there's an
Right.
allergy or anything like that. It just stems from bad childhood memories, right? But then again, if someone does not drink and you're giving them their first taste of alcohol, that can mess up their system.
Exactly. Like I'm really, really, really sick.
Hmm. So I thought Carlos was wrong. I thought Valentine was also wrong for actually drinking it because he looked at that bottle. He knew what it was. Why take a sip?
Right.
If you're serious about not drinking, you look at your bottles. Sorry. And you can smell alcohol. You ain't stupid. You ain't
Exactly.
stupid. Don't give me no bullshit. Oh my God, I can feel it going to my head. Shut up. You was real good at telling him why you don't drink the alcohol with it going to your head. Shut up. They're both prima donnas,
For
and we
sure.
should be seeing a lot of antics with them. Driving in the car was also a mess. Valentine, you were dead wrong. You have never driven in that country. So you listen to Carlos.
Hmm.
And just newsflash for everybody, when you're in the Caribbean or Central America or South America, it's a free for all. Sometimes there's no lights, no red, green, the
Hmm.
signals.
The signal.
Sometimes the signage is covered up by wildlife. You know, if I had someone who was used to driving in that country, I would be listening to them. They would be my navigator.
Or being
I
me, I
just
was just let them drive.
Yeah, but you don't want to pay all of that extra for a second person driving the rental car either.
Well, I would have had Carlos rent the rental car in the first place.
Well, what is Carlos' job
Oh,
other than looking pretty?
no clue.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
Valentine, little cat daddy,
pretty much.
looking for a sugar baby. But what did you think about that kiss in the airport? I thought that he was like in the closet and he just didn't feel comfortable about
Yeah.
expressing himself. But I felt that chemistry. That was
Mm.
hot.
I was like, okay, someone's feeling good. I'm not mad at you.
And Carlos was the he initiated it.
Yeah, he's the initiator. Yeah,
He was trying to get on top first.
pretty much.
And it was cute when Valentine took that picture under the word Valentine. Like I think they know how to be on a reality show, and we will be evenly split on who side we're on throughout the season. I think
Yeah,
they'll be good.
because they're both similar people.
Very similar. Who do you think they're going to get to be the third?
I have no clue.
It's an interesting concept, though, because they're both tops. They would bring in the third for the third to be the bottom so that they can
Mhm.
both be satisfied. But
Well,
it's an interesting concept, but I don't think it can work because if you're in love with the other person that's also the top, you would want to have some sort of intimacy other than licking toes.
but Carlos is not into that idea though. We have
He
to keep that in mind.
isn't. He isn't, but I'm like thinking about with what Valentine suggested. It's an interesting option, but I don't see how the intimacy could be
There's other things you can
fulfilled.
do. Just like if it was if it was the other way around. There's other things you can do. It's just that one thing you don't do. You do everything else but that. That's
Yeah,
all.
but you would want to be the most intimate with the person that you love, not the
But
third.
but some people don't see that as intimacy though. And that's another issue.
I don't know. I want to see how that works out, how that pans out, and how Carlos handles it when it comes up again.
Yeah, I want to see him with his family, with his sister. Because remember, he's gonna introduce him to the sister first.
But do we really believe like his family doesn't have an inkling of what he does?
Oh no, but it's still we're gonna play
Child.
along.
Okay, we'll play along. We'll play along. Anyhow, we've gone through all of the couples. That was a quick one. I like this show. I like
It's an
this
easy
show.
watch. It's an easy watch. That's why.
Oh my God. Alrighty. So, uh, what else? That was it. Okay.
Mhm.
That was the episode. Love in Paradise, season 2, episode 2. My Girlfriend's Girlfriend. Give it a watch. It's on Discovery Plus right now, but in a couple of months, it'll come over to TLC. It's a really, really good show. It moves quickly. It's only an hour, so it's bearable. My goodness.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. So, Jamal, that was our marathon day, 4 shows.
Yep.
Oh my God. Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
Everyone in the chat, replay crew, thanks so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yep.
All right. So until next time.
Of course.
All right. Bye.